Welcome to this Parts Unknown episode where we will be learning more about the country Italy and its people, food, geography, and politics.
Up, but I didn't notice.
Hi guys, how are you?
Hi, good. How are you?
Good, thank you.
What is your favorite dish on the menu and why?
When I was there, my favorite dish was the sopa di pesce.
Okay, what is it?
It's a seafood stew.
Okay.
So they just basically, because I went to Amalfi Coast, and they just grab all the local seafood in the morning, and they just put everything in a pot, saute in a pot, clams, mussels, fish.
I bet the seafood there is
shrimp.
awesome.
Yeah, this is my favorite thing. So this is like giant lemon.
Like sorbet?
Yes, so they carve the inside. It's like a lemon about this big. They carve the inside. They'll fill it up with a lemon sorbet, and then you just
awesome.
and then you just go with
What part of Italy is this in?
This is Amalfi Coast.
What would you say is the big misconception about Italian food?
Not a willing to try. Like a lot of people think, Alfredo's like one of like some. No, you gotta ask the locals. What do you like?
Yeah.
Yes, what should I get? Just
Because there's such a
trust them.
variety.
You have to be like, bring me whatever you like. just kind of be like that. Like, I order wine. I'm like, bring me something that you like. And not necessarily it's something that we don't know because we don't live there. They live there.
Is
Same
wine
thing
a
with
big
food.
part of their culture?
Wine, yes. Even you see 14, 15-year-old kids drinking wine. For them, wine is not a bad thing. Here, it's a crime. But over there is not.
Oh, that's awesome. What ingredients are the most important in Italian cuisine?
Tomato. Pomodoro.
Is there do you have a favorite dish that involves tomatoes? What's your favorite way to eat tomatoes?
Yes, that one that's it's called sopa di pesce. It's like a seafood stew, that one in a tomato sauce base. That's
Oh, awesome.
That's one of my favorite things. It's just like imagine like a bowl of a seafood, slow cooked, and a tomato sauce. Into like mussels open, clams, shrimp, octopus, fish. I mean, it's just amazing.
Wow.
Do you think the Italian food is better in Italy, or how is it different in America, our version of Italian?
To begin, their grain is very different from us. They don't allow GMOs, like GMO or genetic modified food from Italy or Europe. Then the food is better because they use the ancient grain. So everything is better. Portions are smaller, people are more fit. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I heard that you could eat only pizza your whole life and you would never get fat.
Yes,
It's just good for you.
because the grain that they use is different. Ours is our grain is designed to, when you grow, to become massive, to grow so much because they want profit, they want quantity. So it's all about quantity. All right, well, I'll let you guys look. All right,
Thank you so much. Bye. Your childhood.
In my childhood, for the first, I think 4 years of my life, I spent a lot of time with my grandma, okay? And she was an amazing cook. And it's super fresh. So she used to make a lot for us. Had pasta, but for kids, we use this kind of pasta shape. And they put these soft cheese just to make everything so creamy. We had some kinds of hot dogs, okay, but smaller, little different, they're softer. It's there are a lot of vineyards, and there are families, they make the wine homemade.
Yeah.
And my uncle had a vineyard in front of our house. So at the beginning of September, they used to take all the grapes from the vineyard. And, we started to smash it with the feet and all these things. Super cool. Super
That's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah.
Are there specific regional a food from Sardinia that's unique to only Sardinia?
Yeah, there are some. There is this kind of fresh pasta, which is super similar to ravioli. It's basically a fresh pasta thing filled with pecorino cheese.
When you were living in America, what did you miss most about Italy, and what food did you miss most that they don't have in America?
Well, you do have a lot of Italian foods, but I mean, the ingredients are not the same. Like
Yeah.
the pasta, yeah, you have a lot of pasta, you have pizzas and everything, but the ingredients are not the same, so it doesn't have the same taste and flavor. Everyone is so fat, like that is the common thing.
When you get to
The Leaning Tower of Pisa is a famous building in Italy that leans due to its uneven sediment of its foundation in soft, unstable ground. The lean was never intentional, and the tower took 2 centuries to build. The building of the Leaning Tower of Pisa began in 1173, and it took so long because of neighboring wars and economic issues. In the 20th century, it was leaning 15 feet from perpendicular. Today, the tower still leans to an angle of about 3.99 degrees from engineers taking steps to reduce the lean. The tower is not projected to fall because it has been structured to last at least another 200 years. It is constantly and carefully being monitored. The Colosseum is one of Italy's most famous landmarks and was built in 70 AD. Gladiator II was filmed here almost 2,000 years later in 2024. It started as a gift to the Roman people from the Emperor Vespasian, but he died in 80 AD before it was fully built. Mostly Jewish slaves, Roman engineers, and craftsmen built it, and there was around 60,000 to 100,000 people who did build it. The Colosseum was used for games and animal fights, but then after 4 centuries, it fell into despair, leading to 2/3 of the building left. 7 million visitors come each year.
The Milan Cathedral, also known as the Duomo, is a cathedral that took just under 6 centuries to build, from 1386 to 1965. It is the largest cathedral in Italy and was built by hundreds of thousands of people, including Leonardo da Vinci and many more talented artists. Fun fact, there is a small statue of Madonna who is said to protect the city from evil spirits. No building in Milan can be taller than Madonna. What was your favorite place that you saw? Like architecture or like
Church, like buildings, like churches, Italy is a very Catholic, like a religion-oriented country. The more beautiful things that you take are like church.
Oh wow.
Jefferson Home, but this is just a regular church in Pompeii.
Mount Etna is located on the east coast of Sicily and is the tallest, most active volcano in all of Europe. According to many studies, the volcano has been active for over 6.2 million years. It has erupted many times and caused much harm, at one point hurling lava over 10 miles away and keeping entire armies at bay. The Greeks created legends about the volcano. The ancient poet Hesiod spoke of Etna's eruptions, saying that it was the workshop of Hephaestus and the Cyclops. Another legend says that underneath it, the giant Typhon lay, making the earth tremble when he turned. Italy's political geography has been heavily impacted by its physical geography. The country is covered with mountains, the Andes mainly, and its rough landscape extends from border to border and even is prominent on its islands. Historically, the country has been slow to develop early transportation, including roads, leaving many cities isolated and with a legacy of self-sufficiency, independence, and mutual mistrust. If you visit, you may see that every town and city is unique, having their own dishes and dialect as a result of this separation.
Italy is a unitary parliamentary republic. They have a president who is head of state, and that person appoints the prime minister. The parliament is composed of 2 houses, the Chamber of Deputies and the Senate of the Republic.
This is Giorgia Meloni, the president of the Council of Ministers, the first female prime minister of Italy, elected in 2022. She publicly praised Mussolini in her teenage years and joined a rightist group as a show of support. From 1992 to 2022, Meloni climbed the political ranks and became more prominent in society. She started a group called the Brothers of Italy, a neo-fascist conservative right-wing political party in Italy that is currently the ruling party.
Sergio Mattarella is the current president of Italy and is the second Italian president to be re-elected. He taught parliamentary law until 1983 when he was elected to be a member of the Chamber of Deputies. He continued his teachings and advanced up the political social ladder, and on October 11, 2011, he was sworn into the Constitutional Court. He was first elected in 2015 and then was re-elected in 2022.
One of the current challenges in the country is that it has a slow economic growth. Italy has struggled with slow GDP, causing unemployment and impacting the well-being of the country. Italy has one of the highest public debt levels in the world as well. This is caused by high unemployment and a complex tax system.
When you get together with your friends and or you talk with your family, what are common discussion topics relating to and stuff like that?
We talk about your government right now. I mean, about Italian government, yeah. I mean, it's a common thing that we know that we have a prime minister that it's a woman homicide, but just for women. But there are a lot of those happening right now, kind of every 2-3 days. Is this concern no laws for women, for example, no laws for workers?
Why did you decide to come to the U.S. to be an au pair?
Kind of tired and sick just to live in Italy.
Yeah.
And I needed a change.
What do Italians think about America? What are their opinions on our food and our culture and our holidays and stuff like that?
There's this thing that everything that comes out in America, which is I don't know, a trend, a movie, the food and everything, we're oh my god, we have to copy them. We want to be like that.
Thank you for watching our Parts Unknown episode on Italy. We hope you enjoyed watching and learned more about the people, food, geography, and politics.